Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. So listen, I want to talk about tonight's episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. It was quite interesting. I really don't have a lot to say about this fight. I just kind of feel like for Kyle to get his ass up on the screen and, you know, as Giselle's friend talking about, Candace needed to be prepared for whatever happened. You know, maybe if this was real life, okay, but this is a TV show, and I thought we set the precedent that violence was kind of like a non-negotiable, that we were not going to be violent toward each other, and we weren't going to bring people into this group to be violent toward one of our castmates. I mean, it is what it is. So I feel like now they've set another precedent where it kind of feels like violence is okay onto the show as long as it's against someone that we don't care for. If Mia throws a glass or a drink or a margarita at Dr. Wendy Q, sweetie, and you don't like her at the time, then it's okay. If you like the assailant more than the person that was assaulted, the victim, then it's okay. That makes it okay. We can pass it off, and it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be, right? Because we don't like her. But if we like the person who was assaulted, the victim, more than the assailant, then in that case, violence is wrong and we must ice you out. I just truly don't understand the situation, and it honestly bothers me. Candace has every reason to, you know, feel a ways about that girl, and when a girl is around, I don't blame Candace for speaking, you know, the way she speaks. Yeah, Candace cuts to the white meat. I do feel like Candace can go a little bit too far with her words, but at the end of the day, Ashley Darby, you brought this lady on, the Cookie Monster, the Sesame Street lady, Big Bird, you know what I mean, Elmo, you brought her on, Little Debbie Cakes. You brought Little Debbie Cakes on, and this girl sat her silly self up on this platform and lied on people's husbands as a married woman, lied on other married men, saying that they were trying to get at her and trying to flirt with her when it was a complete lie in order to make a name for herself onto the show. And at that particular point in time, Darby should have looked at her friend like, girl, is you stupid or is you slow? Or both? Because what the fuck? Okay? And so I'm glad that Ashley did apologize for, I guess, concocting the situation and bringing everybody into that situation. But then I kind of feel a ways about Darby because you were in the confessional talking about grabbing the champagne bottle is not a good look. Darby, so you believe that self-defense is not a great look? You believe that people shouldn't defend themselves, especially after this lady got assaulted just a few years back during the pandemic? Remember, right before the pandemic hit, it was Monique versus Candace, and they had glasses and hair was flying and wigs was going everywhere. Candace's whole wig did a whole 180-degree turn. 180-degree turn. Okay, the back of the wig was on her forehead. It was a whole hot mess, and everybody was like, oh, we're so against violence, and we're black women. What happened to that? What happened to we don't want to perpetuate a stereotype about black people. We're black women and we're above that stereotype. What happened to that? And now Potomac is on track for being one of the most violent shows on the goddamn network. And the same women who said that we're black women and we're above the violence, we're above perpetuating certain stereotypes, are the same women that are letting these assaults happen, and they're not, you know, being held account to. The people who are assaulting people onto the show are not being held accountable because you simply don't like the victim in the situation. Now, in this particular case, it's more of a sticky situation because Kiana was the one, you know, who really was in the thick of things. But at the end of the day, you know, going back to what Ashley said about, oh, the champagne bottle is not a great look. Sis, your Sesame Street character friend, you know, going up to Candace, confronting her, and then throwing a drink. And then Kiana had to drag her from Timbuktu all the way down to Georgia, and then to LA, all the way to New York, and then back down to, you know, Potomac, Maryland. All right, that's not a great look. Okay, focus on that. Focus on the fact that your friend is so tired, that your friend is so late, that your friend is so desperate, that your friend tried to get onto this show, get onto this platform, your platform that you granted her. Lied and lied and lied and lied and lied and lied and lied. Was proven a liar by producers, okay? And is still trying to make a name for herself by assaulting your castmates. I just don't know. All right, moving right along. Let's go ahead and very quickly talk about Gordon and Mia. I'm not going to be long-winded about this, but based off of the information that we found out in this episode, and I'm not going to lie, even though I was not invested, their argument at the end of the finale did pique my interest. Okay, I'm not going to lie. But from my understanding, throughout the entire marriage of Gordon and Mia, Mia has had this side relationship with Mr. Ink, the DJ radio personality in Atlanta, Georgia. Mia and Mr. Ink had a relationship before she even knew who Gordon was. They ended up splitting. Mia got married to Gordon, but would still mess around with the DJ, Mr. Ink, while in a relationship, while in a marriage with Gordon. Now, it seems to me that these two had an open relationship and that Gordon gave Mia his blessing, especially after he had the prostate cancer and his organs weren't working, gave Mia his blessing to kind of do what she needed to do when she needed to do it because she's a woman and she has needs. However, I don't think that's the issue. A lot of people are asking the question, well, if he gave Mia his blessing to go mess around, why is he upset that she's messing around? Because this is a perfect storm and there's multiple reasons why Gordon is upset. And I get it. Okay. I don't understand everything, but from what I saw in this episode, I feel for Gordon. Okay. There's 3 main reasons why Gordon is upset. Number 1, Gordon is 70 and does not want to divorce his wife at this stage in his life. Gordon is going through financial issues. Mia wants to leave him and he don't even know if his son is his. And so at age 70, he is distraught about the situation. He does not want Mia to leave him. Life expectancy is only 74. The man is 70. I mean, I'm just saying. Number 2, Gordon is upset because he gave Mia his blessing to go out, right? Gave Mia his blessing to go out and get whatever dick she wanted, but had 2 rules. She must be discreet about it and she must keep the children out the situation, and broke both of those rules. So he's upset that Mia's leaving him. He's upset that Mia didn't keep it discreet and didn't keep the children out of it, right? Because the children are like, why are you trying to replace daddy with Mr. Ink? A mess. And the third reason why Gordon is upset is because not only are you leaving him, but you're leaving him for someone that's low-key been preparing Mia to leave Gordon for their entire marriage. Mr. Ink, the DJ radio personality, has been waiting in the wings for their entire marriage, just been waiting in the wings, ready to swoop in and save the day so that Mia can have her happy ending. And if I ever have an open relationship, which I probably won't, maybe I'll get to a certain age and it won't matter to me, right? But if I'm ever in an open relationship, the number 1 rule is you're not going to have no emotional relationship with nobody. You're not going to have no boyfriend. You can get some dick, but that's about it. You get some ass, but that's about it. And you take your ass back home. You can have a kiki, but we don't need no other extra third person in our marriage preparing you to leave me, to leave Gordon. I mean, I like to talk in first person. But this man was waiting in the wings the entire time, telling Mia, whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Purposely didn't get married because he was waiting on Mia. Waiting in the wings, just waiting for the demise of their marriage so that Mia would be with him eventually. You know, for those who are asking, well, why is Gordon so upset if, he gave Mia his blessing? Because you broke all the rules and then you're leaving me for somebody that's been trying to break up our marriage, their marriage, from the beginning. And then people will say, well, it's Gordon's karma. Well, he got his karma back when Mia cheated with Ink before they even got married. So is it a double dose of karma? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.